Kia ora whānau, Andy from Te Wahine Tour, transformation coach. I just wanted to throw something out there which you may have heard before, but I want to give my own spin on it. And that is this concept of, do we live in a friendly universe? And Einstein once said that the most important thing we can ever ask ourselves is, do we live in a friendly universe? Because the answer to that question is going to determine the rest of our lives. So what did he mean by that? Well, basically what he meant was we get to choose how we see the world, because how we see the world is how we show up in the world. If we choose to see the world as an unfriendly place where bad things happen, then this is how things are going to unfold for us. But if we see the world as a friendly place through the lens of unconditional love, it's a very, very different world. And we might all know people who seem to be relentlessly positive all of the time. Why is that? It's because they've chosen to live in a friendly universe. It was also said that there's a binary equation to life, and that is that there's only two ways you can be. You can either live from love or from fear. And this is very much the same question, just rephrased in a different way. If we see the world through unconditional love, we have a completely different experience than if we see the lens through fear. Fear keeps us in scarcity because we're afraid that there's not enough to go around. And so this is when we start piling up money, things, belongings, things we think we need more of because there's not enough to go around and we might miss out because we're scared. We feel ourselves as separate from others, and because we are separate from others, there's fear. They're not part of us. They're out, we're in the in. They're not part of our whānau, they're not part of our immediate connection. And so that also keeps us separate. And is even more of a reason to start piling up our own pile of goodies and money and things because we don't want anybody else to have them. Whereas if we live from unconditional love, what could we create in the world? We could create a world where everything is shared. Nobody goes without, where we all live in complete abundance, cooperation. And that just doesn't go with other people. This also refers to everything living on this earth, the planet itself, our beautiful Mother Gaia, Papatūānuku. If we see ourselves as part of her and we can approach her with unconditional love, we wouldn't be doing some of the things that we're doing to our earth. We wouldn't be exploiting her, depleting her resources. We wouldn't be doing any of that. We'd be caring for her like the gardeners that we were supposed to be, caring for her like she's part of our body, which she is. So if you think of people in the same way, if we're not separate from them and we approach life from the lens of unconditional love, then think about that next time you see that person who's having a hard time. They might be living on the street. Think of how you would feel if that was you and that was part of your whānau, because they are part of your whānau. The most beautiful statement I heard was about the reference to a prism. Now, a prism, as you know, contains all of the rainbow of light. And as you pass light through a prism or a crystal, you see all of the light come out the other side as a rainbow. Every single frequency has to be present to create the white light that all of those colours make up. The human race is exactly the same. We're all important. If we want to reach a state of wholeness and oneness, then we all have to be present. We all have to be nurtured and looked after. We're all important. Nobody is more important than anybody else. Doesn't matter what your title is. Doesn't matter where you live, where you were born, what afflictions you might have, whether you have money or not. None of those things matter. We are all born equal. We're all important. We're all valued. And we're all one of the beautiful colours in that wonderful prism that make up the rainbow. So I just wanted to share that with you, whānau, and hopefully that resonates with you. If it does, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. Love and blessings to you.